You actually made me kate sambal? Wow, thank you!
It's not a declaration of eternal devotion or anything.
Oh, no, of course not. Maybe just fleeting devotion?
Don't push your luck.
No, ma'am. Wouldn't dream of pushing your buttons. So, how's it been being back home?
You haven't seen my sister around, have you? She's avoiding me.
Timber Hills is a small town. You'll run into each other sooner or later.
That doesn't mean she'll talk to me.
She will. Arnie can't stay mad forever. She's your sister after all.
Spoken like a true only child.
Thanks again for the sambal, Jala. And hey, you've got my number. Text me if you want to talk.
Indeed.
Jala, Jala, Jala. I knew you couldn't resist the call of the park. Before you embark on your next battle, you need to sharpen your skills. Perhaps a few of my skate challenges will rub off some of that rust.
Indeed.
It's time for you to face another of my cup leaders. Our Cece. How would one describe her? Perhaps a pufferfish made of cotton candy. A statue encasing an exposed nerve. A block of ice surrounding a flaming, bleeding heart. Cece's passions were all-consuming before I gave her direction. Her dreams vibrated from under her skin. Before she gave them up for me, of course. Don't be fooled by her apathetic demeanor. She believes.
You really have these kids twisted around your plastic claws, huh?
Just because they're young doesn't mean they don't know their own minds. What a disappointingly tedious opinion. I expected better from you. Enough chit-chat. Here in Barefoot, we let our skills do the talking. I'll be awaiting the outcome with great curiosity.
Oh, yeah. We have to fight or whatever. Let's get this over with. I will defeat you. etc., etc.
So, my name is Jala. It's nice to meet you. This is the part where you say your name too.
It's Cece. Can we fight now?
Do you even know why we're fighting?
Trust me, I know all about your whole prodigal son returns thing, Jella. But apparently, your past includes you breaking my best friend's brother's heart. Now, she hates you. And I might have some bad news to tell her. So I definitely need to destroy you. It's just not personal.
I've heard about Soundy and your best friend, but nothing about you. You should get in touch with your own wants. I know I did it too much, but it's good to check in with yourself.
Is that what you consider our dynamic? Checking in?
Yeah, easy for you to say. You've never been loyal to anyone, anywhere, or anything in your entire life. You know what? I actually am pissed off now. Prepare to die, but like with more intentionality now.
I know it's all no hope, no future right now, but that isn't me. I've got too much fight for that. If you stopped hanging around your friend like a desperate puppy, you might actually have a chance.
Throwing stones, glass houses, Jala. Although, not sure if that advice applies more to you or Tyler, though.
I just remembered. If I'm missing a cool fight for this one, you're totally dead. Soundy's loyal to this town because he loves it. Aisha's loyal to the people she loves, and I'm one of them. If I just left, I'd be as gross and toxic as you were. I could never do that.
I'm sure Aisha would want you to be happy. I think if you talked to her, she'd understand. If you trust her, you should give her some credit.
Stop trying to advise me. I'm not you. I'm not making your mistakes. Actually, I'm more convinced than ever in the cause. Now, I'm gonna beat you for Soundy and Aisha.
Teenagers are such contrarians.
The enemy of my friend is my enemy.
I'm pretty sure that's not how the saying goes.
Whatever. Mantras are for nerds. The big city is just a fantasy. I have to remember that. Timber Hills needs me. Eat me, dork.
She really doesn't mince her words, does she?
It's a bummer you turned out to be underwhelming. Part of me thought maybe it'd be cool to meet the one who got out of this place for real. Whoa, I think my edible just hit. Ugh, I lost? This sucks. My heart wasn't in it. It's not in any of this, really.
Aisha will understand. You should give her a chance.
I already know what she's gonna say. Maybe I should just suck it up and stay. For Aisha. For Soundy. I don't want to end up alone, regretting things. Thanks so much, Jala. I'm more committed to staying than ever.
That's really not what I... Oh, forget it. Tyler's gonna kill me.
Nice work. You got Cece to double down on her loyalty to Soundy and Aisha. Ugh, are you even trying to help?
My sister's been avoiding me. Has she said anything to you?
Lots of things, but I'm not getting in between you two. And even if I did, I definitely wouldn't be on your side.
I think you pissed her off.
Just you breathing pisses me off. If I hadn't given up on skating, I wouldn't even need you to get in the park.
You're the one who taught me how to skate in the first place.
I wanted an excuse to spend time with you alone. I liked to skate, but you loved it. You always looked so free out here, unencumbered. Whatever. We're not here to talk about the past. Next time, you'll be battling Aisha. It's not going to be easy. She hates you personally, not just on principle. Don't mess it up.
Indeed.
I'm ready to go.
Indeed.
We met at the skate park, right?
Yeah, you're that annoying reporter's champion. Shouldn't you be off doing your taxes or something? Playing bingo?
I'm pretty sure we were in high school at the same time.
It's called senior year for a reason. Whatever. Did you come in here for a drink, or do you have no better place to be?
I'm meeting someone, just staying out of trouble.
That's a bummer for you.
Why?
'Cause someone's just come in for you, and she looks like trouble.
Hey, Jala. What's it been? 3 years? It feels like centuries.
Maybe this won't be as bad as we thought. She sounds friendly.
I heard you got your heart broken.
Ah.
How does it feel to crawl back home to lick your wounds?
I'm glad my misery is such a source of joy to so many people. Between you, Sergio, and my mom, it almost makes up for it.
Take it as a compliment that I'm assuming you have a heart.
You always loved holding on to grudges.
Not all of us are so easily distracted by the next shiny object. Am I making you nervous, Jala? Good. Get used to it. I'm not your pawn anymore. I am a queen. And you will bow down.
I get it. You're in charge. I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Good. Remember your place while you're in the presence of the Maharani.
Dia used to be the middle school mean girl. On the outside, her life was perfect. But really, she was deep in the closet. What began as Jala confronting Dia about bullying Tyler turned into a torrid secret romance. Those hormones really had a grip on Jala in middle school. Rude. They even started a band together to have an excuse to meet up. But let's just say things ended messy. For the band and for them. Dia's never forgiven her.
You've been brought before the throne to stand trial for your crimes.
I demand proper representation. This is a violation of my rights.
Why don't we just skip to the execution? Yeah, we all know she's guilty. You're making me sound like a tyrant. Please, continue. Jala Jayaratna, you stand accused of being a traitor, a liar, a betrayer, and worst of all, a shitty friend. Let the trial begin!
My heart started pounding the moment I saw you on that bar stool.
I could tell. Your face was always so transparent. I want to show you how I saw us. The world trembled beneath our feet. Our shadows eclipsed stars. Guitars in our hands, we'd lay waste to galaxies. You by my side as my general, my warlord, my celestial commander. And you would kneel only to me.
You know, you were actually much cooler in middle school.
How dare you! Cut out the traitor's tongue!
We started a band together, Jala. That's eternal. That's sacred. We practiced for weeks for Battle of the Bands. We were ready to go on that stage and dominate. We played our hearts out that night. We won first place. We were beautiful. On that stage, we were queens, conquerors, gods. We were invincible. But you threw it all away. You threw me away. You cut me out after that. No more band, no more rehearsals, no more making out in empty classrooms. No more Jala. I never understood why.
The night before Battle of the Bands, Tyler kissed me. Dia, I wasn't even sure I liked girls before you. I truly didn't see it coming. But then Tyler told me she loved me, that she wanted to be together. I couldn't tell her about you. I wasn't even sure if I was allowed to.
Wow, it all makes sense now. The next thing I know, you show up to school on Monday morning on Tyler's arm. You announced you were together to the whole school. And what could I say then? No one knew about us. I just had to watch your romance play out.
I can't imagine what that must have been like.
No, you can't. I had to watch you get everything I wanted, but could never have after you stabbed me in the heart. You fought for Tyler. Me. You left me in the dark. You were so in love with her the entire time you were with me. Just admit it. I was nothing but a rehearsal for the main event. The way you touched me back then, you can't fake that. You felt it. When I kissed you, it felt like waking up, like being set on fire, like being on stage, bathed in applause. You didn't even realize you held my heart in your hands, did you? You were so careless. What you did to me back in middle school sucked. But you know what's worse? Your parents accepted your sexuality. They love you. You are so goddamn lucky to have grown up with Auntie C in your corner. But you left town with Jennifer and didn't come back for 3 years? Talk about ungrateful.
I couldn't come back. I had to set it all on fire. I couldn't leave myself a path of retreat, you know?
You are still so self-absorbed. Do you even know what happened to me after high school? I came out to my parents. They kicked me out. They pretend like they don't even know me when we pass on the street.
What do you even say to that?
Ugh, stop. I don't want your sympathy. I'm fine. I am thriving. Being me came at a cost, and I've paid it. But you've always had it so easy. It is time you learned how to suffer.
Indeed.
She doesn't deserve your mercy, my queen! Your chord progressions make angels weep, Maharani.
Seriously? You're into all this bootlicking?
Oh, I'm into all sorts of things these days, Jala.
Why are the gorgeous ones all egomaniacs?
You answered your own question there. Earth to Jala, this is not the time to get distracted.
Her thighs, they're just so powerful.
Snap out of it! Your ill-timed thirst is gonna get our asses kicked.
I'm really questioning all my romantic choices.
At least, all your exes are hot?
I think that just makes me shallow, on top of, you know, everything else I have going on.
Okay, we need help with this whole situation. Remember how we summoned Mom before?
Mom? Seriously?
No! Think, Jala! Who do we know who's an expert in messy lesbian psychosexual drama?
Oh my god, you're right. Auntie Chandra!
Summon Auntie Chandra! If she can't help you out of this one, you're doomed.
Auntie!
I thought what I wanted was revenge, but the truth is, I'm still not over you, Jala. Be honest, you're not over me either.
Are you kidding me?
When Irfan told me you kissed him in junior year, I knew. You cheated on Tyler. You were obviously bored of her, but it wasn't about Irfan, was it? It was a message to me. And that's why I told everyone what you and Irfan were doing behind Tyler's back.
Okay, I was the one who messed up, so I have no grounds to complain. But Irfan? He was ostracized. Everyone blamed him.
I just told the truth. You were the one in the wrong. I went out with Irfan after my thing with you blew up. Of all the boys in school, you picked my ex? Come on.
You don't even like boys.
I was figuring things out. He was nice about it, actually. As boyfriends go, I could have done a lot worse. You can lie to yourself all you want. But what we had, what we did to each other, none of it was good or bad. It was transformational. I'm not sorry, and I don't want your apologies. All I want is a chance to transform you in return.
Can you at least admit the band was terrible so I know you're not completely delusional?
Sometimes I really, really hate you, Jala.
I guess we're sticking with delusion today, huh?
Your every move is a poem, Maharani.
what? I'm not queer enough because I didn't have a self-hating phase? Because my family accepted me? Screw that. Queerness isn't about suffering. You want to get inside my head? Good luck. That space is currently occupied.
Are you paying attention yet, Jala? Or do I need to step up my game?
I am both paying attention and also very, very distracted right now.
How do you like my new sound, babe?
Sounds like you still have feelings for me.
Be honest with yourself. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Almost as much as you are.
I don't want to hurt you, Jala. Oh, all right. I do want to hurt you. A little. Your every smile is a blade, a heart, my queen.
Is that grudge really the only thing you want to hold against me?
You should be grateful our queen cares enough to destroy you personally.
I think gratitude's a bit much to ask.
Silence, traitor! Come on, Jala. Aren't you a little curious? I could show you so many things about yourself if you let me.
Are you really gonna be this petty about things that happened in middle school?
Yes.
Well, at least she's honest.
You brought your own hype squad. So what? I have backup too. I have a voice inside my head that criticizes everything I do.
Sorry, you have a... what?
Never mind.
Forget words. They're all just rationalizations and justifications. Words lie. The truth is in the music. Let's play.
We still sound good together.
Don't you dare forget it. thought it would make me happy to see you heartbroken, questioning yourself. And you know what? It kind of still does. I'm over getting revenge. I'm over apologies. I'm actually over you.
We can still be friends, Dia. It's not too late.
Maybe. I've let you be the protagonist of my story for way too long. You're not even the villain, as much as I wanted you to be. And that's as far as I can go right now. Is that enough?
I can work with that. Thanks, Maharani.
Look, I can't believe I'm saying this. Sergio was right.
Ah!
Jala's changed. We talked it out. We even played the guitar.
Is that a metaphor?
Why? Are you jealous?
No. Why would I be jealous? Jala and I are just good friends.
Then you won't mind that I made beautiful music with her?
Ugh, you're both pathetic.
Oh, please. You think you're immune? Wait till you see her in person.
I have already.
What?
She's helping me with my investigation into Barefoot Park. And see, I haven't lost my mind, unlike you two. I told you, I'm over her.
So what you're saying is, you two have regular plans to meet up. Just the two of you.
They're not dates. It's for the investigation.
They sound a lot like dates, babe.
Call me babe again, Tarzan. I dare you.
If we're going in chronological order, it's Irfan next.
Excuse me? I think you have your timelines confused.
No way! I made a diagram!
You said to count you out.
Maybe we could skip me, just for now? No way. We all agreed.
Apart from me.
Apart from Tyler, who's still in denial about her participation, we're in this together, all the way to the end.
I can see you're not in the mood for talking. Maybe a nice documentary about the Cold War.
Ugh, Dad. Fine, but next time, I pick.
Go talk to Dad. Come on. You can't pretend with me. I know you want to. You kept us up all last night thinking about it. What are you? Chicken?
I am not chicken. I am just weighing my options.
That's exactly what a chicken would say. Dia got to you yesterday, so stop sulking about it and go talk to Dad already. You could use cooking as an excuse to have a conversation, just like you do with Mom.
Morning, parentals.
Good morning.
So, what are you two up to today?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What is going on?
Aruni was upset that we were discussing her wedding with you the other day. She felt as though it was private, especially since you haven't spoken yet.
I knew we were on rocky terms, but I thought she liked me more than that.
You were the one who stopped speaking to her first. I personally don't agree with her, though. It's quite rude and troublesome, in my opinion.
Aruni's hurting too, Jala. And weddings are very stressful.
Can I at least know my future brother-in-law's name, please? Because he's going to be my family too, right?
I suppose that's fair. Aruni's fiance's name is Ahmed Ziad. His family is from Palestine and he moved to Timber Hills for his master's.
Thanks, guys, for those crumbs of information.
Oh, you girls will be the death of me. I can never do anything right for you. These are just tantrums, and neither of you are school children anymore. You do well to remember that.
Ouch. That was a second-degree scolding.
Not that I'm not delighted. My little firecracker wants to cook egg hoppers with me all of a sudden. But why do I sense that you're hungry for something else this morning?
How do you do that?
I've been a parent for 28 years and married to your mother for even longer. You think I haven't picked up a few tricks?
Have we been underestimating Dad this whole time?
I just got goosebumps.
Or he's just pretending to be oblivious. Terrifying.
You know what to do first. Fine, let's get started. The first step is to proof the yeast and mix up the ingredients in a bowl.
Come on, Jala, ask him. It's eating you up inside.
Dad, did you ever wish I was straight?
What are you really asking, Podidua?
I remember you said all the right things, but looking back, Auntie C probably coached you.
Threatened him.
Let's say instructions were conveyed with a certain emphasis. I'm glad she did, so I didn't say something stupid. I won't lie, Jala. I had some complicated feelings. Fear, worry, protectiveness. Only because this world is cruel to anyone who is different. But those are all my feelings for me to deal with. All you need to know is your mother and I love you. We accept you. We will love who you love. Gender is irrelevant, as long as they're good to you. You're doing so well. I'm getting emotional. I promise not to cry. I seem to recall it was less of a formal coming out and more that we caught you making out with Tyler in your bedroom.
Absolute cringe.
You stood up, crossed your arms, and announced, "I'm in love with Tyler and I don't care what you think."
You burst out laughing. I was so indignant.
you looked ready to tear my face off. Rukmini elbowed me so hard in the ribs, I think I still have a bruise. It was just a nervous reaction. You know, I start laughing at the most inappropriate moments.
In the cinema, at the tensest moment when the entire audience is dead silent, Dad just giggles.
Oh, time to blend. Can't let it sit for too long. Maybe I should be the one taking cooking lessons from you.
Me liking girls didn't feel like a big deal. I felt safe, you know? You and Mom were so supportive of Tyler when she transitioned, and you obviously accepted Auntie C.
Actually, I didn't immediately. Chandra and I didn't talk for a few years after she told the family she was a lesbian.
You never told me that.
It's a painful memory. I'm ashamed of it. I'm just so grateful Chandra forgave me. Gave us both another chance at a relationship.
But you two adore each other. That must have been so awful.
I was ignorant and cowardly. I should have stood up for her to our parents. I cared too much about what society would think. It's one of my greatest regrets in life. I missed out on so much. That's why I was determined I'd never make the same mistakes with you. The student has become the master. What made you bring all this up today, Jalawala?
I saw Dia yesterday. You know her parents kicked her out, right? They don't even acknowledge her.
Do you feel sorry for her or admire her?
I can't even imagine you two doing that to me.
And it should be unimaginable. Dia's parents will regret it in the end if they have any sense. They're the ones losing out. Oh, they really make me so angry. Light the stove, Jala. We'll feel better once we eat some egg hoppers, huh? You've redefined the meaning of impressive with this. Here's the secret of egg hoppers. Are you ready?
I've been preparing for this moment my entire life, Dad.
The specialized pan is integral, but more than that is the cooking technique. It all rests on this, and I'm leaving it entirely in your hands.
Maybe you should do it, since it's the first time.
What do you do? You can do this. It's all you. Add some batter to the pan and swirl it around the edges to get the distinct shape of the hopper. Once the batter just sets, crack an egg into the center of the hopper and cover the pan. The most important thing is this: do not lift the lid before the egg is ready.
But how will I know that it's done?
You'll just know. Trust yourself. A witch, Jala? Because that was magic.
Her exes would say so.
So, how is it?
These are the best egg hoppers I have ever had.
Stop exaggerating, Dad.
I'm entirely serious. These are amazing.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, Jala, but I've moved on from you. I found a new goddess to worship. I came here looking for you, but found the Maharani instead. You rejecting me was such a stroke of luck.
Yep, he's definitely the one who's been bothering Dia.
You haven't been getting the message. Dia's not interested, creep. Please don't tell me your hair's like that on purpose. Did you get all dressed up just for me?
You're just jealous. You want to stand in the way of our love.
Whatever. If that helps you cope, go for it. Now get out of my town before you hurt yourself.
You dealt with that creepy dude for me, my hero. I usually deal with those types myself, but I thought you might enjoy kicking his ass. Consider it a little friendship present from me to you.
Wait, I thought you couldn't handle him yourself.
Seriously? I work in a bar, and I look like this. I deal with 3 little weirdos like that on a slow day. So, hey, Aruni's wedding is coming up. Are you excited? Or a little bit jealous you're not in the spotlight?
You will not believe how much micromanaging my grandmother is capable of doing from 8,000 miles away.
Complicated family life. That's one thing I don't have to deal with now that I've been disowned.
Ouch. Guess we walked right into that one.
Just be grateful they care enough to make you miserable. You could have it worse. Trust me.
Hey, Jala. Over here.
I hope you're not planning to stalk me. I'm not afraid to get in a fist fight with a mascot.
No kidding. We have a lifetime ban from the Tacoma Dome.
No regrets. So, what do you want? What?
What do you want? That's an open-ended question. You'll find out in time. Or you won't.
Clever of you to use the sewers to get around without being seen.
It is, isn't it?
Must be hell to get the smell out of that fake fur, though.
I'm here to give you a gift today, Jala.
My mother warned me to beware of bears bearing gifts.
Smart woman, but I think you'll like this particular gift. The spirit of Barefoot extends far beyond the park. Under the ground, through the air, my claws reach everywhere in Timber Hills. Even here, to what they think is the built-up, concreted-over heart of the town. But you and I know better, don't we? All these people, they can't see. But now you will. I'm giving you a gift, Jala. Don't waste it.
Indeed. Indeed.
I'm ready to go.
I know you ran away just to avoid being scolded. You really made me worry. How could you? Mrs. Pereira's parakeet had a long life ahead of her.
Meow.
Sharik, don't give me that innocent face.
Meow. Meow.
I know exactly what happened to those missing hamsters last month, too.
Meow, meow, meow.
They did not have it coming.
Did I just become an accessory after the fact to premeditated bird murder?
Sharik can't help his instincts. And don't tell Mrs. Pereira, but that parakeet was a real so-and-so.
Did I mention I'm really not a cat person?
Were you trying to find Sharik? Wow, that's really nice of you, Jala.
Was a half-assed attempt to find your mangy cat all I had to do to make things up with you? You should have told me sooner.
That's not exactly what I meant.
Look, you love making excuses for other people's shitty behavior. I love being let off the hook. It's worked so well in the past. Why mess with a system that's functioning?
Way to bring the sincerity in your journey to being a better person, Jala.
That's not... I don't really...
Oh, no way. I'm not going to let you get your claws in Irfan again. You want his forgiveness? You'll have to get through me first. Oh, that's so much better.
The cat talks? I deserve hazard pay for this.
You thought you'd just have to say a few kind words to Irfan and he'd roll over and show you his belly? Well, too bad. I'm a much more formidable opponent.
Look, I'm not here for a fight. I'm here to listen.
Oh, yes, we've heard all about your little apology tour from Sergio and Dia. I don't know what your game is, but you've toyed with this boy enough. We're not interested in your apologies.
That's for him to decide, isn't it?
Irfan doesn't always know what's best for him. He's better off without you in his life. And deep down, you know that.
Did the earphone get you fixed? Isn't that supposed to tone down aggressive behavior?
The way your relationship began was twisted. Even you can't deny that.
Ooh, the cat's not wrong. This one's juicy, even by Jala's putrid standards. Jala and Irfan were assigned together to do a group project about Jane Eyre in 9th grade. Irfan's dad got seriously sick, and he confided in Jala, started to cry on her shoulder, and she kissed him. Oh, did I mention she was still dating Tyler at the time? Messy.
Kissing Irfan back then was not my proudest moment.
Did you even know that it was my first kiss?
Oh.
Wow, Jala, first Sergio, now Irfan. This is a pattern. This is a fetish.
Hey, don't kink shame.
The first kiss stuff? Gross. Let's not lose focus. He started to cry, and your response was to kiss him? What's wrong with you?
When things are bad and you're powerless, sometimes the best thing to do is distract yourself. You know, stop dwelling in the moment. Feel good for a little while.
Oh, so you were being altruistic, making out with a crying boy who is just coming to terms with losing his only living parent.
Okay, as you say that, I'm realizing that maybe a hug might have been more appropriate.
You think?
You should have just stayed far, far away, Jala. I will make you rue the day you stepped foot back in Timber Hills. Get thee to a nunnery, succubus! You do not want to get into a pissing match with an aging tomcat, Jala. Ask the raccoon behind the loop stumps to what happened to when he tried it.
Wait, are you threatening me with your age-related incontinence? Not cool.
Oh no, Sharak!
Don't worry yourself with me, sweet prince. Ever since you first offered me a churro, our bond became unbreakable. What do you have to offer someone like Irfan? He's the kindest, most gentle man you'll ever meet.
The cat makes a compelling argument.
Hey! I don't know what's more embarrassing. The overgrown house cat or the overgrown man chat?
Isn't Sharuk the prettiest kitty?
Are giant tigers still kitties?
Kittiness isn't about scale, it's a mindset.
Cat people hate themselves. Why else would they put up with your nonsense?
That's what I've been saying.
How am I supposed to be responsible for my actions when you can't be responsible for your feelings?
Hey, he doesn't control me. No one controls me.
Shh! Sharuk, take it easy.
She just gets me so angry. Her own sister came to the funeral when she didn't.
She did?
Tiger, no! You can't leave me here alone! Yala, what have you become? How could you do that to him? He's just a little guy.
I'm sorry, Irfan. Just promise me you won't let her get in your head.
Sharuk, please! I can't do this without you.
You don't need that overgrown binky. You need to grow up and face me yourself.
Grow up? You're the one who hasn't changed at all. You took my first kiss, you took my dignity, and now you've murdered Sharuk. I'm not gonna let you get away with walking all over me anymore. That first kiss was wrong of us, but we didn't stop there, did we? I was so ashamed of being a cheater, but I'd liked you for so long, and you were so convincing. You promised me you'd protect me if anyone ever found out. But we all know what happened then, don't we? You let me take all the blame. You were too busy trying to fix things with Tyler to even glance in my direction. The entire school hated me for getting in the middle of the meant-to-be Tyler and Jala romance. And to be honest, I hated myself too. You turned me into a cheater.
It wasn't like it was all fun and games for me either.
Oh, really? Back then, I needed comfort. My dad was dying. I had to learn how to care for him. I had to look after my little sister, protect her. I was sleep deprived, confused, miserable. The last thing I needed was to feel ashamed of myself on top of that. All of that I can forgive, I can accept, I can even understand. But my dad died later that year. Everyone from school came to the funeral, including Tyler, and she had every right to hate me. But you didn't come.
The gossip about us had just died down. I didn't want to rake it all up again.
You not showing up made it so much worse. The whispers, the not really sympathetic looks. I had to face all of that alone.
I just didn't want to make things worse.
And yet somehow you did. Story of your life, huh?
I should have been there. I made a mistake. Another mistake. I really messed up, huh?
Understatement.
Ugh, I hate this. I hate feeling like this. I thought an apology was all I needed to get over you, but now that I have it, it's not enough. You're back!
And not a moment too soon. It's time she got what was coming to her.
No, wait. There's something I need to ask her first. Forget apologies, Jala. How about a truth from you instead? I've always wondered, did you even like me? Or was I just a way to run away from your real life?
I was as caught up in my feelings as you were.
Huh. It's nice to know that you were just as mixed up in it as me.
You were exactly the kind of person I was supposed to be with. Hardworking, handsome, brown, a man. It would have been so easy to explain to my parents, my family back home.
Thank you for telling me your truth, Jala. I think that's the first time you've been truly honest with me.
Okay, no, now she's got you thinking being hardworking and handsome is a bad thing. Wake up, Firfan. She's gotten into your head. I told you she was dangerous.
I don't know.
You're too soft, Firfan. She's going to walk over you again. That's why you need me, so I can do the things you're too weak to do. Time to end this, Jala.
That's gonna leave a bruise. You should ice that later.
Or you could tell your beast to retract his claws.
Oh, damn you, you miserable.
Sharuk? Maybe we should hear her out?
You're taking her side over me? After everything I've done for you?
We should get your fawn a less reactive pet. How do you think he feels about goldfish? A nice lizard, maybe?
Let me help.
Are you even allowed to practice medicine on humans?
My sister calls you a demon from hell, so you're an exception. This isn't the hardest fight we found ourselves in.
Nope. That was when you accidentally stepped on Aisha's new Game Boy Color. Never have I witnessed a rage so biblical.
You're actually worse at being treated than most of my patients.
You deliberately chose patients who can't talk back.
Wait, do you have something in your mouth? Let me see. Tarek, open your mouth. Oof, ouch. Want a hand with that?
I don't think you're supposed to be helping me.
It wouldn't be the first time you put me in a supporting role. You all riled up and injured reminds me of the first time we met, Charuk.
Oh, beautiful memories.
You scratched me across the forehead and screamed for 72 hours straight. But I got your temperature eventually. Just take a deep breath, okay?
I'm confused. Aren't we fighting against each other?
Even the rules of war allow you to treat the wounded. This will make you feel all... And hey, I'll give you a treat later tonight for being extra... Just take a deep breath, okay?
I'm confused. Aren't we fighting
Even the rules of war...
Irfan, I require your aid, but only for a moment.
Was your inner voice always this melodramatic, Irfan?
I find his timbre very soothing.
Every one of my predator senses is tingling, Jala. The next time I pounce, expect bloodshed.
Sharik, that's enough. I can take care of myself from here.
No, you can't. You need me. You did all your sister's science fair projects for her. You taught her to drive. You still cry every time someone's parakeet dies. You sit up all night with sick hamsters. You even adopted me when no one else wanted me. You're a soft touch, kid.
Do you feel like we're intruding on a special moment?
Do you think they're gonna be much longer? Not for nothing. It's just, I'm kind of craving a banana milkshake.
You actually don't have a soul. That's the only explanation.
I'm soft. I like being soft. But that doesn't mean I'm weak. I don't need you to protect me anymore. I have to let go. I have to let you rest. Your job is done, my friend. Wow. I shouted at you and actually expressed my feelings and the world didn't end. I mean, you're okay, right? We're okay.
We're more than okay. I think we're better than we've ever been.
That's how I feel too. I finally learned how to say no to you. But that doesn't mean I don't want to be friends. I've always admired you, Jala.
Okay, but we literally just established how much of a dick I was to you.
Oh, you were. But that isn't the measure of who you are. Or at least I don't think it is. So, friends?
Friends.
And, oh, one last thing.
For you? Name it.
Can you check in on Aisha for me? She's been running around the skate park and acting, let's just say, even more secretive and surly than the average teen.
Oh yeah, your little sister. I haven't seen her in years. Man, she was such a cute kid.
Well, she's definitely older now.
I'm great with teens. They're my people. I got this.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this day. Though not as much as my next cub leader, she has something of a personal grudge against you. I'd warm up a little before this particular battle if I were you. Which I'm not, thankfully.
Indeed.
Feeling eager? I think you're slowly learning to hear the call of barefoot again. It was faint for so long, but you can hear it now. Can't you?
Save the culty stuff for the impressionable kids. I'm not here for the deep lore. I just want to skate.
Aisha resisted at first too. Has issues with trust, that one. But once she was convinced that the mayor's skate park redevelopment would only be the beginning, how the yuppies would follow like locusts with their condos, well, she soon realized that only Soundy Dearest could protect her home. And if the only price was to stop spending time with her beloved brother, hard to swallow, but not enough to choke.
Siblings are overrated anyway. Only children might be weird, but they get everything.
Fear not, Jala. There's hope for you yet to see the light.
The only thing I'm afraid of is dying of boredom.
You're right. Enough talk. It's time for all of us to get what we want.
Jala Jayaratna. Finally, we meet. What does Soundy want with someone like you? I guess I just have to trust in the bear.
Jeez, kid. What's with the attitude?
I'm Aisha, Irfan's younger sister. You broke his heart in high school. Ring any bells?
Irfan and I had a heart-to-heart. Things are better.
Stop saying his name, or I will make your life a living hell.
Oh, she's so cute, like an angry, murdery kitten.
Stay away from my brother, Jala. And better yet, go back to whatever pit of hell you crawled back here from.
Are skate punks even allowed to be this self-righteous?
Yeah, there's like a paladin energy here.
You left town and never even had the decency to look back at the disaster you left behind in your wake. I guess you did teach me one thing. You don't have to be the dominant gender to be an asshole.
I was a young, confused, hurt kid who hurt other people. I'm not proud of it, but I was just human.
Your happiness doesn't matter more than other people's does. Why should it come at the cost of others then? Whatever redemption story you've decided for yourself means nothing to me. The truth is, you haven't earned forgiveness. All you've earned is this ass-kicking. You can't convince me you've changed. No one changes. Not really. You're not the star of this town anymore, Jala. You're a tourist. even do us the favor of staying gone.
Yep, totally unkillable. The two things that could survive a nuclear blast are Jala and roaches.
You're not helping.
Do your parents know the extent of your damage? Maybe I should tell them who their daughter really is.
Are you threatening to tattle on me?
I've dedicated my life to mastering the board. You look like you've never even mastered getting dressed in the morning. You won, but this isn't over. I'm not gonna stop until I run you out of this town. I don't care if Irfan's forgiven you. I never will.
We haven't made enough progress. Are you even trying, Jala?
Have we forgotten that it's me doing you a favor here?
Don't act like you don't want to know what's going on with those kids.
That's not the point.
I think that's exactly the point. Aisha hates your guts, so I guess it's not surprising you couldn't get anything out of her.
That's suspiciously understanding of you.
I heard you had it out with Irfan.
I thought we were keeping this strictly business.
You're right. Forget I asked. He's too nice for you anyway.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. Keep going with Soundy's troop leaders. You're 4 down, only 1 to go.
You know, talking to Jala was very cathartic. I even made a breakthrough in my relationship with Shahrukh.
Who is Shahrukh?
That's his cat.
I'm even more confused now.
He's a dweeb with no friends.
Oh. Yeah, makes sense.
Don't get hostile because Irfan's actually facing his past, unlike you.
Yeah, Tyler. Change your mind about your participation yet?
No, and for the record, I hate all of you.
You don't really mean that.
I'm deadly serious.
Whew, you guys are all so dramatic. It's my turn next. And I'm not gonna spend my time crying about the past like the rest of you. I'll show Jala exactly what she's been missing, and that's a good time. Better say your goodbyes while you can, losers. I'm getting out of this damn town at the end of the month, and Jala's gonna be in the passenger seat right next to me.
It's your turn to pick, Tua. But there's a Twilight Zone marathon on right now.
Sure, Apache. That's fine.
Cooking for a friend again?
You already know, so why are you even asking?
Parenting is mostly anxiety and dread. Putting you on the spot is one of the few unmitigated joys I have. How can I deny myself?
I love you, Mom. Never change.
Since you're attempting to impress someone with this dal makhni, I expect you to pay special attention. This time, no mistakes.
I'll go wash my hands. Is that a new cardigan?
It is. My old one was getting a little frayed.
Are you doing something new with your hair? It looks so shiny.
Good attempt at distraction, but I'm a public school teacher. Very good. Am I going to regret giving you a knife while you're in this mood?
Tell me what to chop. I'm ready for violence.
Your father's a pacifist. I really don't know where you got this bloodthirsty streak from.
Oh, yeah, it's a real mystery.
Just chop the tomatoes, Jala. Tick-tock. You won't completely embarrass me in front of Party.
I blew off college. There, I said it. I blew off college and all the plans we made together and left town with Jennifer.
Don't say that woman's name in this house.
See? We knew you'd never accept us. That's why we had to leave.
Or was it because she knew she needed to get you away from us because we could see through her? At 21, you think you're all grown up, but you're still a baby. At that age, someone who is 10 years older has a lifetime's more experience.
Says the woman who has a 6-year age gap with her husband.
I am not saying that to her.
Absolutely do not. We want to live to see tomorrow.
Even if you didn't trust us, you should have trusted Aruni.
Oh, Aruni would have loved that, me messing up so spectacularly. She'd have run to you the minute I finished telling her.
Maybe, maybe not. You'll never know now, will you?
I'll just puree the tomatoes, shall I?
That's good?
I know you have something to say, Ma. You might as well say it.
You really want me to? Fine. It's not too late to admit you made a mistake. You can still go to college.
I know that it's important to you, but not everyone needs to go to college.
I know that, but I'm talking about you, Jala. How much of this was that girl's idea? It's easy for someone like her to say. People like us need an education to get ahead in this country. Oh God, you've got me so worked up I've forgotten what we were doing. Light the stove. Add butter and ginger garlic paste once the pan's hot. Quickly now. I really am an incredible teacher. Fry the Kashmiri mirch and then pour in the tomato puree before it burns. The timing's everything.
Good advice, Amma.
If you understand my meaning, you understand I have nothing else to say.
How long do you think that'll last?
What did I just say about timing? Before it burns, Jala, or we'll have to start again. But don't get overconfident. What if you wake up in 10 years and feel like you've missed out? Not just on your education, but the whole college experience.
I can't answer that, Emma. I don't know what I'll think in 10 years. Maybe I will regret it. But that's life. We make our choices and we have to live with the consequences.
That was actually very wise. Though I guess I would think that, as a manifestation of your psyche in the form of your emotionally remote sister.
You have to trust me. Trust what you taught me.
An answer for everything, this one. Time to stir the pot, Jala.
I think you've already done that, Mom.
Ay, Jala! You get your unfortunate sense of humor from your father's side of the family. Very good. What else do you expect, Jala? Now we just add the reduced puree to the dal, and then... But the dal isn't done, but I can finish it up. You go do something fun, Jala. Get out of the house, maybe? Take your mind off everything.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Ma.
I've already given you too many compliments today.
What do you think?
It's a fine dal, but nothing to write home about.
Come on, Ma. How often is a doll so good you're inspired to write about it?
You know how your dad came to America a year before me so I could get a visa?
Yeah?
Half his letters home were about how much he missed my dal.
Oh, come on. No way.
Believe what you want. I don't need to boast.
kind of like the image of you slaving away over a hot stove to make me a meal.
Ugh. Dal makhni might be delicious, but it's definitely not sexy.
Thanks, Jala. I'll think of you with every bite.
Oh, Jala, that smells delicious. I'm sure Sharak is very thankful.
I'll be expecting a handwritten thank you note in my mailbox. And don't write it for him. I know your handwriting ear fun.
I'm telling you, beneath this grouchy face and the smoke-breathing tiger lurks the softest and tenderest of souls.
Sure, deep down maybe.
Very, very deep down.
He's a good boy, really.
Yeah,
So, I was just minding my business skating, and she said she was better than me, a skate peasant, and that I was obsessed with my brother, who belonged to her. And then she attacked me for no reason.
That doesn't seem totally accurate.
She's been challenging all the skate punks, including you. The streets run red with the blood of babes. The blood of babes, Cece.
Ah, speak of the devil.
As we were saying, she's burned our crops and poisoned our drinking water.
Hi. Are they actually tattling on us?
Jala, have you been fighting these children?
Okay, Auntie, that's not at all a fair representation of the facts. I was trying to engage in a conversation with these wayward youths who are cult members, by the way.
Do your conversations usually involve this?
Really, Jala? I don't know what you're thinking. Picking fights with these girls? You're far too old for this.
Well, it's too late for you now anyway. You've gone and done it. By defeating us, you've attracted the attention of the General, Soundy's first follower, the Mama Bear.
You know she'd kill you if she heard you call her that.
It's true. Salma's waiting for you, Jala, and she's gonna eat you alive.
I have other things to do besides adhere to the requests of a man in a sewer-soaked bear costume.
It's a metaphor, you know, for society.
Yeah, it's like the mascotization of the future, which is actually trash. Typical, you don't get it?
Wait, does he run the skate park or the sewers?
He runs a band of rabid punks who keep stalking me for nefarious yet unclear reasons.
The reason is to save the town, and you are an invasive species.
All right, enough bickering in my shop. Hand over your boards for repairs or shoo.
Yeah, Jala. How about you meet me outside for a sec?
Hey, Jala.
What?
You're being summoned.
What?
You're being summoned. God, are those headphones giving you tinnitus?
By who? Where?
Soundy summons you to the skate park, or whatever.
Why?
Something, Sama. I skimmed. I'm playing Snake.
Jala, you should get to the skate park and see what Salma needs. She's a good girl with a lot going on. I expect reports of your best behavior.
You expect too much.
Darling, good of you to roll through as though you could resist. You're here to face my good general, my self-righteous right hand. Ah, well, Selma has been instrumental to Barefoot. Family bickers, but we love our cubs dearly. When she first caught my eye, she was struggling, trying to set up a community fridge while her own fridge remained barren. So sweet, but so misguided. Just needed a push in the right direction. Just like you. We've done this a few times now, no need to faff about anymore. A bear knows when it's time to stop playing with her food and finally take a bite. I need you, Jala. The mayor hasn't spoken to her daughter in years, and she'd do anything to get her back, to get her happy little family back. Do you understand? She'd give anything, even the upcoming election.
No. No way.
I don't just want the park, Jala. My plans are so much bigger than that. Who better to represent the freaks, the untidy, sharp-edged deviants tossed in the gutter than moi? This town has no future. There's no building on top of rot. It needs to burn to begin anew.
Well, there's a campaign slogan for you.
I see you. You're a misfit toy. So am I. And our judges have never truly loved us. For us to thrive, they must be brought low. What rises from the ashes will be fresh, pure. Finally, a place with us in mind. Don't speak. This moment doesn't belong to either of us anyway. Face my general. Consider my offer.
hear you've been beating on the other skaters. They're mostly teens who just graduated and don't know where to go. Scared of taking on someone your own size?
I don't think an entire cult versus one person are even odds.
Dia's my roommate, Jala. I know how much you actually care about fair play.
We really don't stand a chance against small-town gossip, do we?
Not only did you return to town, but now you're hindering our work in saving it. Soundy says the fights should be a test. I said it was the only choice you gave us.
I keep telling you all, I'm doing this for Tyler. I personally don't care about whatever weird LARP thing you're all getting up to in the woods.
You don't get it. You just can't hear the message. Soundy's message. I noticed, though, that people with loving homes are the most willing to throw theirs away. They don't know what they have, can't appreciate it. And you, Jala, you had an abundance of love. Dia told me. You kept looking for more and more, tossing out what was left behind as scraps.
Yeah, I left people shredded in my path. I'm putting the pieces together now, and I'm paying back my pound of flesh. But that's not owed to you or Soundy. In fact, I'd say you all are a hindrance.
Ask Dia. We're working on it.
Speaking of Dia, does she really approve of this weird cult you're in?
Dia is still having trouble wrapping her head around it. But she does understand at least the importance of community. When we talk about the Barefoot Code and protecting the soul of Timber Hills, it's us. We're the soul of Timber Hills, the youth who want to build our lives here. Soundy understands that. The mayor doesn't. If you're not with us, you're against us too. Soundy thought better of you. And until now, I've been too patient. It's time I make him see how wrong he was about you.
You're way too protective over your cubs, Mama Bear.
Don't call me that. Soundy gave me a promise. He would protect me, my friends, our town. Now, his obsession with you threatens everything we work for.
Why do you even need Soundy to save the town if you're doing all the work?
Soundy's the icon to rally behind. He's like the banner, the face of Timber Hill's future.
So why can't it be you, Selma?
Me? Leading? I couldn't. Soundy may have shortcomings, but... Enough! You're trying to throw me off, huh? Divide and conquer? I don't think so. I'm channeling every ounce of the Barefoot Code, and I will put an end to your descent, Jala. This fight is cutting into my free time. You're gonna pay for that.
no grounds to call me useless. I'm an amazing cook, a legendary skater, and I'm the best mixtape maker in the Pacific Northwest.
Doubtful. I've met Andale.
The raddest of generals. You're getting curb stomped for that.
I understand why you take this found family so seriously, but you have to admit, this is pretty goofy. You're fighting me over a community disagreement with an anonymous adult in a rotting suit. Get over it.
Soundy may be the creator of the Barefoot Code, but I'm its enforcer.
Have you realized that by trying to establish this skate cult, you're becoming the establishment? And by fighting the establishment, I'm more of a
What? That's not okay to say, man. How dare you blaspheme the raddest of generals! How dare you blaspheme the raddest...
You're gonna look back on this time in your life and be absolutely mortified. You're being cringe, kid. Wouldn't you rather be skating right now instead of fighting me? Imagine it. The concrete beneath your wheels. The wind blowing through your helmet fur.
Lost? Even though my belief was pure, after all my efforts, I keep fighting so hard my whole life. But I never win.
Helping someone establish a mascot-based cult might not have been the best method of community organizing. I'm sure Dia would be thrilled if you gave this up.
Just because I lost this fight doesn't mean I'm giving up. The mayor cannot sell this land out from under us. But maybe the way I've gone about it. One of the first lessons I ever learned was no gods, no masters. I might have lost sight of that lately.
Guess bears might need to be added to that list, huh?
I know you tried to get through to Salma. She hasn't had the easiest of times. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a supportive family. You've done all you can. I guess we'll see how things shake out in the next couple of days. Forget it. I get that you're distracted right now. Aruni's been blowing up my phone. It's like I'm reliving all the worst fights of your teenage years. You're both being ridiculous.
Wait, Jala, let me handle this, okay? Does it make you happy that Aruni won't even talk to us? It makes your grudge look reasonable in comparison.
Wow, you really are trying to pick a fight today, and I'm not in the mood to oblige you. You left us behind, Jala. Are you really surprised that we're wary of letting you back in?
How exactly are we supposed to fix anything if we can't even have a conversation?
How is pushing her when she's not ready helping anything?
Fine. I don't care if she never speaks to us again. We don't need her.
So that's what you're really afraid of? That this rupture will be permanent? She's not avoiding you to punish you, she's protecting herself. Think about it from her perspective. How is she supposed to believe you won't hurt her like that again? Give her time, Jala. People's feelings don't run on a schedule.
Look at you, on time and everything. Someone's eager to see me again.
You sounded like you really needed me. How could I resist?
I should have known damsel in distress would work on you. It explains your thing with Irfan.
Being the third wheel between you and Dia is my least favorite thing about being inside your head, just FYI.
So, was there actually something you needed?
I was just bored and wanted someone to play with. Just kidding. Anyway, it's not me, it's Damini, Darshini, and Deena.
Having trouble with your little crystal harem of backup dancers?
They've just been extra loud since we had our little reconciliation. And since it's your fault they're mad at me, I thought you could, do your thing. Fight them in battle, win them over, make friends or whatever. Don't roll your eyes, you owe me, Jala. Just do it, will you, for me? You've been brought before the throne to stand trial for your crimes. Let's get to the execution! Yeah, we all know she's guilty. Jala Jayaratna, you stand accused of being a traitor, a liar.
Dia and I are working through our stuff. You guys can just poof. Go wherever coping mechanisms go once they've outlived their use. Where is that?
What? Why are you looking at me?
Our Maharani has been deceived, tricked, duped. She was always weak when it came to you. But we will not be brought down so easily. Hear us, Jala. We will not be ignored.
Mean girls like you think they're leaders, but you all look and act the same. Actually, you're totally forgettable. It's all your fault our fallen Maharani was cast out of her family. You flaunted your parents' acceptance. You made her want things she could never have. You think I seduced her into wanting to live authentically?
That would honestly be an amazing superpower.
She could have compromised. But instead, she threw out her parents' entire plan for the future.
Oh, so this one's the think of the family honor. Why do they have to be so in your face about it one? Can we defeat them soon, please? My eyes already hurt from all the rolling.
maybe used to being common and uncivilized, but our queen, she was destined for greater things. It's your fault she works in a bar, wears those revealing clothes, eats meat.
So she didn't live up to her parents' elitist vision of immigrant success. So what?
Exactly. You don't even see the problem.
I see you think there's a problem.
You're an encourager of this delinquency.
Do they really think Dia would be happier in the closet and in a cubicle?
Our queen was pure, pristine, until you came along and polluted her.
2 for 1. Casteist and classist. Nice.
There's a whole list of things that good Brahmin girls aren't supposed to do. And at the top of it is you. The Maharani was something to behold once. But you've never been anything special.
Okay, let's get it over with. What's your problem with me?
You're guilty? Execution!
Wait, do you not have a reason to fight me? Are you just going along with the others?
Oh my god, think for yourself.
Thinking for yourself is overrated, okay? Look what happened to Dia. She got kicked out. It's scary and I hate consequences.
That's really pathetic.
Pathetic pays the bills, baby. I'm taking the path of least resistance every time.
Dia's become so much more cool and interesting since she got rid of you.
Jala! Curse you!
Yeah, little busy right now.
I've been thinking of getting into roller skating. It feels like a nice companion to skating. Plus, have you seen roller derby? So cool.
Indeed.
I've been waiting to kick his ass.
Want to get in the back of my pickup and drive till no one knows our names? We'll have the stars for a blanket and put fresh s'mores on a portable grill.
I've heard that one before. Still up to the same old tricks after all these years?
Your pretense of boredom would be more convincing if you weren't undressing him with your eyes. Do I have to remind you how running off with Bruno the summer of junior year ended? He gave you that smile, promised you the earth, and ditched you 3 towns over. Dad had to come pick you up. Mom never trusted you the same way again.
I'm not expecting everything to be the same, Jala. I've changed. You've changed.
Bruno.
Hear me out, baby. We could be so sweet together. You're back in town to take responsibility? Don't you know where that road leads? To a boring office job being exploited by the man. Settling down, applying for a mortgage.
Home ownership in this economy?
Can you really see yourself doing laundry and taxes for the rest of your life? Letting your dreams wither into distant memories? Do you really want to settle for an ordinary life?
Excuse me, but surely it's easier to live your dreams if you also do your laundry and taxes. Not to be like an immigrant stereotype, but don't you want a job you're good at? A house? A goddamn dog, even? I'm not afraid I'll ever be ordinary. Kinda sounds like you are, though.
I'm not a poser. You take that back. Can I tell you a secret, Jala? Every one of the promises I break, I believe them completely when I make them. I want to be the son my parents think I am. I could be him. He's a part of me.
Yeah, a part he plays. It's not the same thing.
Maybe with you, I could change. Stop being so afraid. There's more to me, Jala. I just need someone to give me a reason.
I mean, love is a shared delusion, isn't it? Could be fun to play out some fantasies with you.
Oh, I could think of a few you definitely enjoy.
Oh my god, Jala, focus. We're here to battle, not to be seduced.
Oh, right. Game face, Jala.
These are Bruno's contradictory inner selves. They're his shields against true self-reflection. You have to shatter his illusions of himself before you can take him down.
Got it. Time to crack open his candy-coated shell. Am I even really your type?
My type's whoever's around and willing.
Gross.
Wait, which one are you again? The skin-crawling creep or the massive drip?
I'm the creep, he's the drip. Hey! Remember the Oregon coast? Tillamook Creamery? That night on the beach?
You said you'd write, call, stay in contact, all those things. But here we are.
I'll make up for it. Promise. Just give me a chance, Jala. I know I wasn't the best boyfriend, but we had an adventure. I know you still remember.
What I remember is Jala finding out that Bruno's entire life is built on an elaborate lie. His parents back home in Malaysia sent him here to get an MBA. Bruno dropped out without telling them. His road-dripping lifestyle? Paid for by the tuition checks he's been cashing.
For one knife's edge, heart-pounding, dizzying moment, we were free, jelly beans. Right now, you look like you're caught in a trap. I could be your way out.
Do your parents back home in Malaysia still think you're at business school, Bruno?
They're happy thinking that. Why would I mess with that?
Aren't you afraid of what will happen once they find out? They're going to be so disappointed in you. Worse, they might cut off your credit cards.
Don't even joke about that, JB. I'll figure it out if and when it happens. Why spend my time worrying about the future or the past? You really have to learn to be present in the moment. Let me paint a picture for you. A beautiful collage of future memories. So close, all you have to do is reach out and touch. The Santa Ana wind in your hair, the California coast turning gold in the sunset. The radio's playing our favorite song, and it's like we could be young forever. You and me against the universe. This is the spring of our lives, Jala. Let's just enjoy it. Come with free snacks. How many of your other prospective dates can say that? I can't believe it. I'm the first of the bros to bite it. No offense, but I always thought it'd be jelly.
What?
Hush, bro. Don't talk. Conserve your strength. I don't even know what you see in that girl, bro. She's uncool. It's going dark, bros. So dark. So cold. Don't forget me. I was the best of us. Why stay where you're clearly not wanted? We could just get in my truck and go. Don't you see you're already perfect, Jala? There's nothing wrong with you. I bet your dad hugs you and tells you he's proud of you even when he isn't.
Yeah, he does.
God damn it.
Auntie!
You look so stressed out, Jala. I give the best massages. Just saying. Ugh. I'm gonna whisk you away like you secretly wanted.
That's called kidnapping, Bruno. I know you feel guilty about lying to your parents, so why don't you do something about it?
See? That's the kind of encouragement we need. God, I remember when we went off the grid. You didn't call your mom for a week.
I felt so free. And also terrified. I thought Mom would hunt us down Terminator style and assassinate you.
She was definitely thinking about it.
But we got away with it, didn't we? Life's too short to linger on the bad stuff, Jala. You have to admit, we got chemistry, Jala.
And a whole lot of history.
I was never much good at history. Everyone in this town wants something from you, apart from me. I just want to set you free.
I learned my lesson about free rides with you.
Go on an adventure with me, Jala. Let's pretend nothing else exists, at least for a little while.
Ew, I would like to unsee that, please.
Why are you breaking my heart into pieces, Jala? All I want is to be sweet to you.
I never had much of a sweet tooth. All the sugar gives me a toothache.
My hench bros sacrifice themselves for me, for us, so you can see how far I'm willing to go for you. Why look before you leap? Why keep questioning? What's the worst that could happen if you just take a chance on me? You can't break me down, Jala. I'm more than just a sum of my parts.
You're just a boy playing with his toys.
I made a lot of mistakes, okay? My family put so much pressure on me. You gotta prove you're better than all your cousins, my dad said. You have to justify my marriage to your mother. Being around you made me realize what a charade my life was. Maybe part of me wanted to mess up your perfect image to your parents. Prove to myself you were just like me.
Let's not sugarcoat it. You used me to make yourself feel better. We're all just temporary fixes for you. Every new place, every new love, every new job. You suck the sweetness out of things and spit them out when the next piece of candy comes along.
You're making me sound like such an asshole.
I think he's finally getting it.
You're not being fair. If I used you, you used me too, Jala. You're not a better person than me. In fact, we're the same. Come with free snacks. How many of your other prospective dates can say that?
I bet you spend at least an hour on your hair every day. So much for carefree.
I've got a truck, a job, a mean set of skills in the kitchen. What more do you want?
Consistency?
Why should we have to live up to our parents? They're just as messed up as we are.
Okay, that's true. Mom!
Why does this always happen to me? I wanted you to run away with me again because going back to the past is safer than facing the future. I've been running in circles a long time, trying to pretend this game will last forever. But I guess you can't outrun the future. Even the past can sneak up on you if you're not careful. So what happens now for you and me?
How about we try being friends instead of solutions to each other's problems?
Why not? I'll try anything once. I'll be in touch, Jelly Beans.
Is he talking to us?
We walked right up to him. Who else would he be talking to?
Okay, there's a difference between a dog barking because you approach it and active attempts at cross-species communication. Don't give us that look.
Oh, he has a note. Jala, please fetch a secret item from Loops, a skate key from Auntie Chandra. And my lost ball. Where is my ball? Please help find ball. I mean, it's written like Machan, but that's Irfan's handwriting.
Can Irfan speak to animals?
Okay. Sorry, Machan. No more distractions.
Wow. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting you. Your party really undersold how gorgeous you are. Your picture in the wedding file doesn't do you justice.
Just so you know, that wedding file, probably all lies.
It was full of good things.
Definitely all lies then. Don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're flattering me.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
I'm at your mercy. I was lost the first moment I laid eyes on you.
I'm looking for someone who can give me a real challenge, and you're not it.
Welcome to Loops. Except you're not actually welcome because you are Soundy's nemesis. Thusly, I'm sworn to hate you.
Great. Can I get the Manny Chew toy? I don't see it with the rest of the dog stuff.
My manager said I'm not supposed to sell those. They've been discontinued.
Come on, you can look the other way this once, can't you? I'm doing a favor for Irfan and Machan.
I suppose Irfan is Aisha's brother and Machan is a sixth skater. Fine, I'll allow it. But don't get any funny ideas. I remain your eternal foe, bro.
Jala, amazing you're here. I am bored to tears. Got any hot gossip for your favorite auntie?
Sorry, I'm on a mission. I need a skate key for ear fun.
Ooh, doing favors for exes, are we?
I'm just platonically atoning for past sins. There's nothing else to read into.
You really expect me to believe nothing is going on with you and Sir Valiant? Oh, Irfan, here's the key to my heart.
Ha ha, I hope you're entertained.
Fine, fine, don't tell your auntie. But I'll find out, one way or another. Okay, let's take a look at your board, hon.
Wow. Oh my. Your picture in the wedding file doesn't do you justice.
Ugh,
I'm gonna take that as a.
that doesn't mean. Don't think I'll go easy on you.
I wouldn't.
can't believe I have to waste time on someone like...
I'm at your mercy. I was lost the first.
I'm looking for someone who can give me a real... How did this even get here?
Jala, thank you so much for doing this. I'd run these errands myself, but Sharuk sure keeps me busy. Anyway, you're looking radiant as usual. How's your mom?
Oh, you know, the usual. Still placing fear in the hearts of school kids everywhere. Still withholding affection.
I'll never forget the haunted looks on 6th graders' faces after leaving her class.
If I've learned anything working with animals, it's that patience and positivity is key. Aunties are not so different.
You're fun.
Just kidding.
Joking around about elders? There might be hope for him yet.
Guys, we're missing one. Where's Bruno?
He left town. Alone.
How do you know this information?
So much for Bruno's master plan.
No, seriously. I'm mildly concerned that Sergio is stalking all of us.
He really just left town? Without even saying goodbye to us?
I'm just taking a healthy interest in my rivals. It's just good sense.
Leaving town is kinda what he does.
I'm not the only one hearing this, am I? Hello?
Sergio's been a creep since grade school. What's new?
What's new is that I'm in the blast radius of his creepiness. Also, I'm not a rival. I barely even count as an ex.
You and Sergio have that in common.
Wow. Wow. Et tu, Tyler?
I caught you practicing clever lines to devastate Jala in the mirror yesterday.
Friendship code violation.
Friends don't let friends lie to themselves, babe. Enjoy your little confrontation, Andale. Don't come crying to me when it all goes up in flames.
I heard you had a run-in with that boy Bruno today. And you're still here and not 3 towns over. That's a win.
On a scale of dormant volcano to full-on Chernobyl, how freaked out is Mom?
Closer to a natural disaster than a nuclear meltdown. I'd still wait till the first responders clear the area.
Are you first responders in this scenario?
Nope. Half a bottle of Chardonnay and a tube of cookie dough. Works at least half the time.
Can I just cuddle up here with you tonight?
Of course, Jala Banana. I'll put something on you can fall asleep to.
So, like, basically everything you like to watch?
Oof, ouch. A direct hit straight to the heart.
Kidding, kidding.